Welcome to this explainer. Today we're going to completely dismantle this massive illusion that you have to somehow feel ready before you can take action. We're going to confront the real, underlying reason you might be feeling stuck in your trading practice right now. Whether you just stumbled onto this analysis today or you've been following these concepts with us since day one, listen up, because this explainer is made directly for you. Let's be real, at some point in your trading journey, you likely stopped. You hit a wall, and it is absolutely crucial we figure out exactly why so we can get you moving forward again.
So let's just get right into it. Why did you stop? I mean, look, you didn't quit because the market beat you, you didn't stop because your strategy suddenly broke, or even because your capital completely dried up. If you are totally honest with yourself, you stopped because you're waiting. You are waiting for this magical feeling of readiness that's honestly never going to simply arrive. It's like you're waiting for someone or something to just tap you on the shoulder and say, okay, now you're ready, go.
But here is the hard, unavoidable truth of the matter. Nobody is coming to give you permission. Seriously, nobody. A lot of traders get caught up thinking that hitting a certain account number is the ultimate signal to finally take things seriously. But the account number is not the signal. The confidence you are sitting around waiting for, it always comes after the commitment, never ever before it. The trader who waits around for permission is literally going to wait forever, because permission in this practice is something you have to grant to yourself, or it just never gets given at all.
All right, moving into section 1, the trap of waiting.
Psychologists who study human motivation actually have a specific name for this exact trap you're in. They call it conditional commitment. Basically, it's a permission structure built by a fearful mind to defer full engagement until a moving external threshold is met. You are essentially telling yourself that you will fully commit only when a specific target is achieved. It's a mental game where the phrase always starts with, "I will fully commit when."
You know exactly how this shows up in real life, right? You might catch yourself saying things like, well, I'm just waiting for my account to reach X amount, or I'm holding off until I have 3 months of solid consistency. Maybe you tell yourself you're waiting to understand the market a bit better, or trying to find the perfect mentor, or the most classic one of all, you're just waiting to feel ready. Now, these conditions masquerade as patience. They sound perfectly reasonable, almost like wisdom to the outside world. But make no mistake, they are actually an architecture of avoidance, and it's built so carefully around you that you probably can't even see the walls. The condition you set is always just slightly out of reach, reachable in theory, but constantly moving further away in practice.
Which brings us to section 2, the psychology of avoidance.
This setup here brilliantly illustrates the research of psychologist Albert Bandura on self-efficacy. Just look at the left side for a second. We see this deeply flawed sequence. We think we first need to feel ready, which will magically give us confidence, which will then finally allow us to commit. But in high-performance domains, that is just not how human beings work. Now contrast that with the right side. The high-performance reality is that the commitment absolutely must come first. Action follows that commitment, and only then does the readiness and confidence actually get produced. The person waiting to feel ready has the entire sequence completely backwards.
Think about it like this. You don't wait until you can swim to get in the water, right? That makes no sense. You have to physically get in the water to learn how to swim. Your trading practice works identically to this. You have to commit fully to the knowledge, the time, and the account size you have right now, today. Because the readiness you are so desperately waiting for, it develops exclusively inside the commitment. It never happens before you take the plunge.
Let's look at section 3, Seneca's timeless warning.
You know, the ancient Stoic philosopher Seneca wrote a letter that survives today because its truth is just so profound. Omnia aliena sunt, tempus tantum nostrum est, meaning everything is alien to us. Only time is ours. He said, begin at once to live, and count each separate day as a separate life. Seneca literally watched wealthy, educated, and incredibly capable people reach the end of their lives having never fully lived. And why? Simply because they deferred their full engagement, constantly waiting for conditions to improve. They waited for a permission that was just never granted.
So applying that ancient wisdom to your trading practice today, it means everything you're deferring until your account is larger or your confidence is steadier, that practice is available to you right now, completely, in full, the whole thing. Your account doesn't need to grow another dime for you to sit down and journal with complete honesty tonight. Your knowledge doesn't need to deepen for you to actually follow the rules you already laid out for yourself today. The permission to do all of that is absolutely not conditional on anything external.
This takes us to section 4, the unconditional commitment.
Now here is the real uncomfortable reason we stall out. A commitment never fully tested can never fully fail. It's wild, right?
The condition you constantly place on your commitment, like telling yourself, I'll try really hard when my account is bigger, is actually a hidden protection mechanism. It's shielding you from the sheer discomfort of discovering what your full, unreserved effort might actually produce. Because think about it, if you commit fully, and it still takes years, and you still have brutal drawdowns, well, you can't hide behind those excuses anymore. The development becomes very real and very visible. And frankly, that reality is frightening.
But listen, that uncomfortable reality is literally the only ground on which a real trading career can be built. So to break this cycle of avoidance once and for all, you have to follow these 3 unyielding steps right now. Number 1, remove the condition immediately. If it's just there protecting you from full engagement, drop it entirely. Number 2, define exactly what full commitment looks like today, not what it looks like 6 months from now, but today. And number 3, commit to the process, not the timeline. You do this simply because it is the work.
So, what does full commitment literally look like today? Well, it means full preparation before you even start the session. It means full journaling with your current account, no matter how small it might be. It means full adherence to your current rules and a full, brutally honest post-session review. Essentially, this means showing up for today's session as a complete life, executing the work because the process itself has value, entirely independent of when the financial results actually roll in.
So you've got to make the decision today. You absolutely cannot wait around for the market to cooperate or for that magic feeling of readiness to finally wash over you. This level of commitment doesn't require a certain account size to feel worthy or some arbitrary confidence level to feel ready. It requires only the decision, made once, fully, without any conditions attached. Tomorrow's session is going to require tomorrow's decision, but right now, today is waiting for you to simply show up.
I want to leave you with this one final, vital thought. What condition have you placed on your full commitment? And really, who told you it needed to be met first? Grab a pen and write down your condition right now. Just stare at it. Really look at it. Realize that nobody but you constructed that barrier. Nobody told you that you had to wait. And what that means is you have the absolute power to remove it. So remove it. Tear it down before your very next session opens. Don't wait for a permission that was always yours to give.